I'm at my wit's end. And the reason why I'm at my wit's end, because when I asked the state that I live in for help, you know they deny me. They deny me and say, I make too much money. I make too much money. Right? So I'm just like, okay, well, how is that possible? Because if I was making too much money, I wouldn't be asking y'all for help, right? I digress. But you take money out my... But what I don't understand, you take money out my check every time I get paid. Every time I get paid for the taxes and the things like that, right? Whatever the case may be. But when I ask for some of that money back in another way, I get denied. I get denied. I'm at my wit's end. I'm so I'm at my wit's end. Because the math is not mathing. I'm really... The math is not mathing for me, because I'm trying to figure out if I... Then on top of that, you hit me with the gross pay, not the net pay, the gross pay before anything gets taken out. Anything gets taken out, you hit me with that. But that's not what I'm bringing home. So I'm trying to figure out, why are you calculating my gross pay if that's not what I'm bringing home? That's not the bacon, okay? That might be the bacon in the store, but that's not the bacon I'm bringing home. So why are you even calculating my gross pay? But then I'm not even asking for you to take the money out, like Social Security, Medicaid, FICA taking this money out, I gotta have insurance, if I get sick or something. I mean, who's gonna take care of me? Huh? Who's gonna take care of me? Huh? Oh, okay. So once you take all that out, I come home. You're supposed to do my net pay, because this is what I'm bringing home. Then on top of that, you got to take out your rent. You got to take out your utilities, water, gas, all the extra stuff. You got to have a cell phone. Well, in their mind, cell phone is a necessity. Well, how my kids' school is going to get in contact with me? How is other people going to get in contact with me? But I digress there. I have a car. No, I have car insurance, because you don't have car insurance. Then, something happened, then you're going to be without a car. Things like that. Not only that, I have one child. One. I was one and I was done. One child, right? So I'm just like, how is this possible? I make too much money to get help. So when I asked for some of that money back, you denied me and told me no. But I'm about to pull some strings here. But yet, I look at my neighbor, her ass sitting at home all day, with a man in the house. But yet she get all the stuff that I'm asking for help for. 3 to 6 months. That's all I'm asking. 3 to 6 months of help. That's all I'm asking. But yet, I get denied. But I get up on my ass every day and I go to work. I make sure my child have the basic necessities that she needs. Food, water, shelter. That's right. Food, water, and shelter. They don't care about the clothes. They don't care about the hygiene. They don't care about none of that. All that extra. They don't care about the school uniform that they be asking for. They don't care about the shoes. They don't care about socks. They don't care about underwear. They don't care about undergarments. They don't care about extracurricular activities. I guess they figure since it's extra, you don't necessarily have to put your child in that, right? But then she stay on the phone and the tablet all day. If I don't put her in extracurricular activities, then I'm labeled as a lazy parent, or I'm not a parent that done enough. But this what really gets me. This is the part that really gets me. When I was on the phone, I'm like, well, man, when I start calculating all this, she say, I don't know what to tell you, but you over the threshold. I say, I'm only over the threshold $100 and some. Would that disqualify you? $100 and some disqualify me for the money that I've been putting into the state that I live in pockets. And when I ask for some of that money back, I get denied. But you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to find a way around it, because I'm going to get some of that money back. You best believe that. I'm going to get some of that money back. Because you know what? It's already hard out here for a parent. You know what I'm saying? Parents. Even if you have 2 or 3 people in a household, helping with income, helping with all that, it's still hard. It's still hard. But yet, here I am. Set my ass down. One and done and sat down. And you know the crazy part about it? I was relieving some of my frustration to an individual. And you know what that individual told me? Well, it sounds like you need a better job. You need a better job. You need to find you another job. You know how long it took me to get to this one? Do you know how long it took me to get this one to the schedule that accommodates my child's school schedule? I ain't talking about her extracurricular activities. I'm talking about her school schedule. Accommodate her school schedule. Because everybody else don't. Everybody else don't accommodate her school schedule. Not only that, yes, I have to pay for after school care. Because the work hours that I work is not aligned with her school. So I have to pay extra for after school care, for daycare, for the summertime, summer camps, for the little weeks or the weekend, the weeks or the days that the school is out. Somebody got to take care of my child, because if I miss work, that's a day cut off my check. That means there's less money inside my income. That means there's less money I'm bringing inside my household that month. That means that I'm going to struggle that month. But you know what they always say? Sounds like you need to get a better job. Sound like you need to do a little budgeting. Sound like you need to do some this. Sound like you need to do some. How about I get some of that money back I've been putting in the state? How about that? How about that? I'm not asking for 10, 11 years. I'm only asking for 3 to 6 months. Help me. Help me get back on my feet. 3 to 6 months. That's all I was asking for. 3 to 6 months. That's all I was asking for. But yet I get denied. So don't come talk to me. If you sitting on your ass all day and you not doing nothing and you get all these assistance, all these subsidies, all this stuff, don't come talk to me about shit. Because that's where I'm at.